Welcome back to the upgraded double dip recession. From 15%, we've taken it up to 35%. And we've also taken the GDP lower. And these are things that we have told our older traders at SMF Street and our clientele. And now we want everyone else to have a second take and why price would fail. Look, the truth of the matter is, economically, things are going to have to change. Jobs are going to have to change. This deficit is going to have to change. There are so many things that have to change that I'm not going to go into the video, but I will tell you a much lower S&P 500. You're not just going to go from here overnight down to there. No, it doesn't work that way. What does work, though, is that this monthly sell bar takes out these last lows right here. And we'll come down and we'll bounce, and there'll be a lot of talk about how wonderful it's going to be. The bulls, the only prayer they have, as far as I'm concerned, is trying to ride on the big hope, and the big if is that the Republicans get in there. Well, maybe they will, but that doesn't mean that everything is just going to change on a dime. FOMC, Federal Reserve, isn't doing the right thing. We're not doing the right thing. The stimulants have wore off, as I said in part one. The thing about it is lower growth. The key economic picture that we have, we'll be discussing that in our Saturday training session with our SMF Street traders and our worldwide people that will be present. And there we're going to go into A, B, C, D, E, F in a very lengthy 2-hour training session. And as we have called the market top over here, the live videos are on stockmarketfunding.com. We do everything live. That's why we're the #1 live online trading videos, meaning that the videos are for our people, but the public does get to look at them. And you too can get with SMF Street, and you're important to us too, particularly if you're in the market and you're going to suffer from consequences that you did not inflict upon oneself. And because, you know, it takes a lot of highly skilled education to understand a lot of this, and what people need is they need someone to take them by the hand and walk them through the day to day. And that's what we do with our SMF Street traders. They're with us 7 days a week. They're with us during the live market hours all day, right here online, just like I'm doing this video for them now. And the thing about it is, we have a system that works at stockmarketfunding.com. We have our own mathematical trading system. It tells you and deciphers and lets you know where these trends are. You don't have to be a big financial guru. You can outdo them. I can take you with no experience and make you one sharp individual, whether it's female or male. So basically, we've got all the overhang. We've got the lending institutions. We've got the banking system. We've got the consumer scared to death. Raising taxes takes the S&P down. And it runs people off and out of the United States. We're never going to get back your traditional American jobs off soil by raising taxes and slowing growth even worse. There's got to be incentives for entrepreneurship. There has to be incentives for new innovation and capital expenditures to come into play. There has to be a way. Corporate of America has done a great job since I got all the stimuluses here. And they've done well with their balance sheets. That's what Corporate of America has done. Main Street is what counts. That's you. Main Street. That's why SMF Street is truly here. And basically, we called the tops over here. We're calling a double top right here with a reversal. We are going to be watching this monthly bar. We're going to see if this continues to go down. It will get weaker. It will bounce off support. It'll make, then it'll turn over and roll over. Because the thing about it is, look, Corporate of America is going to go out and buy up other companies. They're not putting people back to work. We need incentives to get you out of your house and back into the workforce with a paycheck at hand so that you, Main Street, feel good about you. And the thing about it is, the stock market provides wonderful wonderful ways of making money. There was a good way down here. This is also a good way all the way back down. And this is what it looks like right here. That was a wonderful way to make money. When we go back to the double tops over here, this is the year 2000. That was a wonderful move. The 1996 breakout to the 2000 top, another expansion that failed. Then we had, of course, the Iraq War. There was the tops that we were calling in 07. The S&P earnings were totally way off the map as far as the earnings in retail. Right now, the S&P 500 earnings are not wholesale. They're not. Not based on where we are moving forward through the next 4 months and in 2011. We don't get the right type of intervention within the financial system, you're going to go extremely lower on the S&P 500. And the thing that you want to do is, like we showed you, there are lots of bear funds that can be traded. Lots of them. There's lots of ways to make money on failure. There's lots of ways to make money on success. So basically, we are raising the estimate from a 15% probability to a 35% probability. We've taken it up 20 basis points. This high deficit, this high unemployment, the uncertainty that everyone is living in is their uncertainty. Your success is being on the right side of the trade here at SMF Street. And basically a double dip and lower GDP, you're not going to keep these prices up here. This is a top. It's a reversal. We already called that over here. And we said it was going to get bad. And basically when people come back in September, we're going to see where the bulls are that bull. There's nothing wrong with being bullish in the right environment. This was the right environment to be bullish, going up. Right now on reversals is not the time. Not with what is the overhang. Until a lot of this clears up, we continue to add shorts at resistance. We continue to buy. The bear funds are very cheap. They're very cheap. And we have traded the right ones, and we have that on stockmarketpending.com. There is a lot more to go into. We'll go into that on Saturday morning. SMF Street traders and our worldwide people, our international traders and investors. You all mean everything to most to us. So everyone means everything to us, because when it comes to the markets, our SMF Street traders are going to rely on making an income. They're certainly not going to get a good income this going up right now. They're going to make their income as they have been on the way down. And prices fell and they roll over. And prices go up, they roll over. They go up and they roll over. And all of the key sector indices. Once again, it's been my privilege. The double dip recession has increased. The GDP report is on the stockmarketpending.com website. And good night. And I will see everyone Friday morning during the trading session. And I really, really will enjoy the time that we spend together on Saturday and adding to more positions for your success.